Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of the Fern Chronicles podcast. I just wanted to let you know this is going to be a very regular thing. So if you're looking for just something to kind of listen to on the car ride to work or while you're stuck inside, drinking your morning coffee or anything in between, I'll be uploading these videos or podcasts rather to YouTube and to Apple Podcasts, just so it makes it a little bit accessible, kind of depending on how you would like to listen, to your podcast, your morning audio. So to get things started, I kind of wanted just to touch on the fact that obviously everybody's stuck in quarantine right now. And I wanted to kind of give you just a little bit of my personal insights and something that has really helped me both stay happy and a little bit more healthy and just kind of feel better generally, get rid of that mental fog and kind of beginning stages of sort of, depression, for lack of better words, just for being stuck inside for so long. I've actually been having these health shots in the morning that I've been making, just in a blender. It's effectively just a little bit of ginger, turmeric, black pepper, a little bit of lime and lemon juice as well, and then some orange juice. It's not a very rough recipe, so it's one of those things you can really sort of adjust the proportions to what tastes best to you and what you think is jives the best with your body. But yeah, it's something that has been very great for me. I started off in the morning. I usually have a really light breakfast. I don't really eat until kind of more lunchtime anyway, generally speaking. But this sort of, I call it a health shot. It's kind of somewhere between a shot glass and just a full glass to drink from. It's been really helpful for me. Obviously, the ginger and the turmeric root are really, really healthy in terms of joint health. I know a lot of people are obviously stuck inside and are oftentimes a lot less, a little bit more sedentary, basically. So it can be, a situation where you're sitting at home watching TV on YouTube, doing whatever. You stand up after sitting down for a few hours and you're really stiff. I noticed that my lower back has been suffering a little bit. So the turmeric and the ginger are just really good at effectively just creating a natural lubricant for your joints, for your low back, for your knees, your neck, anything that you might be feeling. It's just kind of a holistic approach that I've taken, and it's really helps. Something that I also learned about this drink is that the black pepper actually will sort of bind to the turmeric root. So instead of you just, taking the shot and then having it effectively sort of just go through your system, just passing without having a huge absorption rate, the black pepper is something that your body does naturally absorb at a much higher rate. So by adding that little bit of black pepper there, you can absorb all of that healthy turmeric, or at least a much higher percentage of it. So something that I just kind of wanted to share with you. It's a really, really interesting setup, and it really seems to work. I don't know if it's kind of a placebo effect sort of all in my head, or if it really is that interaction, kind of on an herbal medicinal level, but definitely something I've found very helpful, and I kind of just wanted to share with everybody today. The other aspect that makes this kind of a fun drink is instead of waking up and just slamming coffee and kind of just having that sort of nervous energy, and of course I still do drink coffee. I'm for sure addicted, but the sort of intensity of the both the scent and the flavor, the taste of that ginger in particular. Anybody who's had ginger can tell you how strong it is. Just really sort of stimulates your senses, and it's something that wakes me up, and you just go whoa after you have that first big gulp there. And it's just a great way of opening yourself up. I've noticed it makes my nose a little bit less stuffy in the morning, which is something that I often, am dealing with. So yeah, it's just been incredibly beneficial, and that's something that I wanted to share. So wakes you up, keeps you really healthy, keeps your, your physical health, at least in terms of limberness, flexibility, and just, aches and pains. It really diminishes all that. And it's something that, I'm pretty passionate about and wanted to kind of just spread the good news. Something else that I've also, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I found a lot of resources on YouTube as well for sort of kind of some Tai Chi or, martial arts stretching and drills, a little bit of Taekwondo here and there. Nothing for, the sake of fighting or violence or anything like that, but just kind of getting the body moving. I don't have really any, at least not any real workout equipment. Can't go to the gym. running, gets kind of boring. So doing some more balance, flexibility, and speed work has been really great. I've been following this guy on YouTube called Fight Tips, who has some really cool sort of, any level, anybody can start it tutorials on how to get your kicks really high and how to, get your footwork working, just become a little bit more efficient. And that's been incredibly helpful and kept the body working. So combining that with the kind of health shot every single morning has been, a huge benefit. You can also sort of track your level of sort of efficiency. So, at the end of the workout, you're going to be less tired every single time. You can feel your body open up, get the blood flowing. And then, I've always been not flexible, particularly in my hamstrings. So that's just something, a little personal goal that I've been working on, and that's been super, super beneficial. I've been really much so enjoying it. It's been giving a little bit more meaning to my day, as as trivial or kind of silly as it may seem. That's something that's been, a pretty big deal. So yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to share with you all today. In terms of, active, self-improvement things, as far as getting the mind stimulated and the body, well lubricated and running. Something else that I wanted to bring up as well, in terms of, just kind of what to do with yourself that doesn't feel like you're wasting time, doesn't feel like you're just stuck and not doing anything. My wife and I have actually been, we had a plan to, travel abroad, do a tour of Iceland, that, obviously had to be canceled because of the quarantine. So we had to basically just cancel our tickets and everything. It was a huge bummer. But we've actually decided to, take this time to really just plan, really get a concrete, so this is what's going to happen, this is how we're going to make it happen, plan, in terms of budgeting and understanding the visas and, the ins and outs of different areas of the world that we're going to travel. We've really kind of opened up and not just sulked in the depression that could have ensued from not being able to go on this trip that we were planning and so much looking forward to. We used it as an opportunity to just have a little bit more time, a little bit more quiet time to ourselves, both individually and as a unit to use that spare time, to really get our plan going. So instead of saying, okay, so we didn't get to go on this one trip, but here's how we're going to go on many trips once everything's opened up. So that's something that, has been really helpful. Again, I'm sure like just about everybody, on the world, this whole quarantine came as a shock. So these are some things that, have really helped me and hopefully can help you too. So yeah, get on that health shot or something similar. Get your body moving. For me, doing some martial arts drills in the air, like a kind of a nerd, has been very beneficial. And then of course, using your time to really get some planning done for what you want to do and sort of work on building your future. So doing some things today that you can build on and can improve your life tomorrow. I'm sort of in the beginning stages of that now. I want to keep this little podcast going, and hopefully you all can join me on the road there. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty short first podcast, kind of just testing the waters, but definitely any feedback that you guys have, anything you want to hear about, definitely, shoot me a comment on YouTube or, hit that, that proverbial like button. And, yeah, I'll be back. I'll try to keep uploading these as often as possible. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.